Hey, welcome. So today I am going to review Stick with Finn. Um, it's great to meet you and do this review for you. So we're going to do it in two parts. The first part, I am going to share with you my impressions of your page as a potential customer. No BS, just how I feel as someone who might buy your product. And the second part, my colleague Anna Marie is going to give you specific user experience and design feedback. So, with that said, let's dive in. So, this is Stick with Finn, um, which is a very interesting site. So, first things first, when I land on, I love the theme. Everything looks color coordinated. It's up to date, it's thematic, Valentine's Day coming up, all of those things. It looks great, neat and professional. One thing I will say, it's not super clear to me what you sell immediately. It took about a second for it to compute in my head that, you sell stickers. Because I see candy, I see envelopes, I see will you be my Valentine, and then the only thing that gives me a hint that you sell stickers is this and this. And the first time I saw this, I was like, stickers. Is that one of the products they sell, or do they only sell stickers? So maybe there's some work here to be done about just making it super clear that Stick with Finn sells stickers. Because again, if you look at and I'd be curious what your bounce rates are. People are making instant decision, and I understand that they might be coming to your site because they've seen some social media, they've clicked on an ad, which has explained to them why they're arriving on your site. So they may already have that context, in which case just disregard everything I said. But for someone coming at this cold, it did take a while for me to compute that you guys sell only stickers. Um, and it's actually a pretty fun throwback because, believe it or not, it's like 30 years ago, I actually, as a kid, also really enjoyed collecting stickers, and I had like one of those books and all of that. So this was a nice little fun throwback. So I love this. You have you have various collections uh, lined up. Oops, not sure what happened there. I think yeah, I'm on a Mac, and I guess when I swipe in either direction, it's just taking me to a different page. Um, you have some reviews, social proof, that's great. You have featured stickers, uh, it's also great. Not sure what rewards is. Let's see what happens when we click that. Join the sticker squad and start earning. It's, excuse me. This is a membership, and this is a points and referrals. That's cool. I like this. Um, there's a little bit about you. It's homegrown in California. That's great. Um, share the love. This is all well organized. Seems very professional. This is a bit buried. I know other sites, they're using Klaviyo. A lot of other Shopify sites will have this pop up and try and get you to sign up for a mailing list and offer some sort of a discount as an incentive for people to give you their email address. Typical conversions on mailing campaigns, 5 to 10%. So that can be a really nice revenue stream for you if you promote that channel. Um, but yeah, I think overall it's just well organized. Shop stickers. Um, and yeah, this is all neat and clean. The About Us section. Let's go there. Oh, that's a cute dog. I have a Bernedoodle. This is a toy poodle. Yep. Teacup poodle. Ah, and so I like you're sharing your story. What is this? a new canvas. Nothing happened from pause to print. So I guess what's going on is, yeah, so there's things changing above the fold sort of, but like as I was scrolling down, I actually kind of missed that something was happening. I'm not sure what this looks like on mobile, but I would either shift this up a little bit or bring it up top here rather than sticking it at the bottom, because I think this is a cool story and I like what you guys have done with it, but it's easy to miss. Um, Contact page, this is pretty self-explanatory. Love that you guys have FAQs. I think this is great. Shop in person. So I was expecting to see either an address of where your retail store is located. I don't see that, but I see that there's a store locator. But there is no store locator here. So I assumed that this is a place where I put my zip code in and it will tell me the closest store, but maybe that's something that's a work in progress, but just calling that out, that is something you might want to add. So hopefully this has been valuable. I'm now going to hand it off to my colleague Anna Marie, who will share some design and user experience feedback with you. Thanks a lot.
Hi there, I'm Anna Marie. So let's take a look at the Stick with Fin site from a little bit of a design perspective. So right off the bat, as Roosh mentioned, right, I love your brand. I think there's a really fun style of illustration in the stickers, and I think you do a really good job of, right, having selected fonts and colors onto the website that really work with the stickers and kind of build on that fun, playful vibe. So that's really awesome. And then another thing that I love about the layout is, right, that you have right off the bat, you have these different collections, but then you also have, right, some featured stickers. So I can see kind of an overview of what you sell and then also some of your kind of best selling items. And then what's really sweet is that your header, one, that there's a call to action right there. And then that two, right, it's relevant to the time of year, right? So Valentine's Day makes sense that you'd advertise Valentine's Day stickers. I think that's something that's really important to capitalize on. So that's sweet. I know Rish mentioned that maybe, right, it could be clear that it's stickers that are being sold, but there's a lot here to like. The couple of things that I would recommend thinking about. Number one is kind of consistency in colors. So overall, right, I think you have a really clear color scheme and you use it in an awesome way. Just some minor tweaks. Right off the bat, the shop for stickers red felt a little off. So you have, right, this kind of pinkish red, and then there's a lot of reds in this graphic that match that. And so then the shop stickers button felt a little off. So maybe that might work better if it was a black button, for example. And then sticker collections, right, you have the same color for all of these. Versus then if I click shop stickers at the top, I really like the fact that there's different colors for each of the collections here or different sections. So again, right, if I click through here, food stickers is blue, but then on this page, everything's yellow. So I get why everything's yellow on this page. I think, right, it creates a really unified look that's easy to scroll through, but just maybe something to think about since once you click through, a lot of these have a different color. So maybe, yeah, maybe you should differentiate on this page as well. Maybe something to test out might be that it looks too busy, but just something that I noticed, a little bit of inconsistencies of, right, yellow versus a specific color. And then the final color thing on this page, actually two final things. So this section with the reviews, I think it's so awesome that you have it here. Having that social proof is so important. This does feel like one of those moments where your brand colors, though I love all of them, feel like they clash a little, right? So there's this green, then there's a blue, there's an orange, there's a different kind of yellow, there's the red. So this maybe could be simplified a little bit. It just feels like there is a lot going on because otherwise it's really, right, minimal and clean. And then the final color thing on this page, all the way at the bottom, right, it feels like, oh, actually, I think this section is new. So before this section was here, this kind of about you or little details blended in a little bit with the share the love section. So yeah, maybe just change the background color of one of these so they don't blend in as much. Just an idea. But otherwise, right, everything's responsive and works really good, which is awesome. And then the final other two quick things on the about page, Rush already mentioned this, right? But your story is so cute, and I think based on your reviews, it's something that's a big reason why people buy from you. And this is a really creative, fun idea, but I think even on web, it's kind of easy to miss that you can change kind of that screen. And then on mobile, it is pretty hard to realize that you can use, right? It gets cropped off and I have to scroll vertically. So maybe just something to think about, even though this is a cool idea, it might be better to just have it be simple so people don't have to think about how they navigate it. And then the other final color thing in FAQs, I think this white on red is a little bit hard to read. The blue on white is good, and the kind of, or sorry, white on blue and white on green works great, but here the color contrast might be a little too low. So just one more thing to consider. But otherwise, it's a beautiful site. Clicking into, right, a specific sticker, the product pages are really nice, really clear. I love that you have info about the materials and kind of shipping and all that here. So at this level, everything's working great. So just a couple minor tweaks and ideas. Hope that helps.